this first down game. Tom, what's the reaction over there on the Buckeyes sidelines?
Chris, you talk about how Cardell Jones will respond. Interesting exchange with him and Urban Meyer along the bench. He came off the field. Meyer asked him what happened. Jones simply said, the ball fell out of my hand. Witt sat back down to the bench, seemed to forget it right away. It seemed Meyer was more dispirited by what happened and lingered in the moment longer than Jones did. We'll see how he responds now. Next series back, Chris.
Tom, this will be the time we'll find out if he's able to put things behind him, as the earlier report. He has that ability to do this.
Elliott has a first down. If the Ducks can't stop number 15, it may not matter as much for Jones.
Well, yeah, I mean, what do you do? Here's LeBron watching the game.
He knows. No matter what the sport is, turnovers are killer.
That's right.
But you stay positive. We're still winning the game.
That's right. Always. But, hey, Chris, you talked about what do you do if you're Jones, if you're Tom Herman, how do you settle down? Obviously, you get Elliott established, you try to run the football. Oregon knows that. They want to try to take that away. There's Tom Herman, who'll be off to Houston tomorrow and become the head coach.
Get back to a first down throw. Thomas into Ducks territory at the 45. That was a nice dart from Jones.
It sure was, and it's great spacing. A nice throwing lane here for Jones. Tight end Vanette takes the linebacker with him, just opened it up. Made it very easy for Jones to throw in rhythm. One of his favorite targets, as we've seen in recent weeks. Michael Thomas is going to go out.
Top of the screen is Devin Smith, who has just that one catch, but it was the big one for 45 yards. Elliott motions out and gets the swing pass. Cannot get away from Eric Dorgan.
They motion him out, trying to outflank this Oregon defense, but really good recognition and speed by Eric Dorgan, who had a great Rose Bowl game. Coleman trying to get off his block. A poor effort by Devin Smith, but an outstanding job in space against Elliott by Eric Dorgan. I really feel that Dorgan, Tony Washington, these guys have become leaders for this defense, especially with Ifo Ekpre-Olumu out. Hardrick, Washington, Dorgan, Derek Malone, tremendous leadership from some seniors.
Got Trey Wilson into the game now. He motions across, but it's Elliott again. Exploding up the middle, 10 more yards.
There's that same play. Watch Nick Vanette coming around, picks up the linebacker, Joe Walker. Boom, right there. Elliott gets underneath that block. This is something at Ohio State is it's become their bread and butter tonight. Counter trap where they bring the H-back or the tight end back to pick up a linebacker or a nose guard. That time it was the linebacker Walker, and it's been springing Elliott all night.
Woody Hayes days, 3 yards in a cloud of dust for the Buckeyes. This is about 10 yards in rubber pellets off the field for Elliott. 3rd and 1. Zeke has it again, and he's got another first down inside the 35.
Yeah, this Oregon defense, they're getting a push on these short yardage situations on 3rd and 4th down. It's been very challenging for the Ohio State offensive line. As good as they've looked on 1st and 2nd down, they get into 3rd and short, and the line of scrimmage is going backwards. That time, that was Elliott's just raw power and effort to pick up that first down.
Samuel spelling Elliott behind Jones. Odell wanted to take a shot downfield. It was covered, so he dumps it down to the freshman who gains 8.
Again, that's what he's been coached to do in this game against this kind of defense. Oregon does a good job of taking away a lot of receivers downfield, and they want to test your patience. They, that time, dropped 7 defenders in zone, took away all of his options downfield, so he just checked it down. Remember, the check down and using his feet are his 2 weapons against that type of defense.
The poise and execution for Jones on this drive, right off the fumble. There's that push again.
Yeah, they get in the short yardage. It's a combination of Oregon pinning their ears and shooting gaps and getting off of blocks, and Ohio State not being able to get any footing up there. See that push right there? He's got Pat Elflein, who's on 1st and 10, opening things up. That time, a really good job by Oregon of pushing him backwards. Linebackers are fighting downhill, and the defensive line's holding their spot.
quarterbacks are overpowering a 310-pound nose guard, though. Balducci got knocked backwards. Jones fires a low throw. It's caught by Marshall.
Price pulling around trying to pick up a block, but these two outside linebackers, these backups, Christian French, also Prevo, 86, maybe their best edge pass rusher, a pretty good job of mixing up who's coming and who's dropping.
Final minute now of the third quarter as the Buckeyes are getting close to the red zone. So enormous whether or not they get 7 or 3 out of this drive. Cuts it back and burst down inside the 10, first and goal. Another huge game, approaching 200 yards.
Billy Price, the left guard, and Jeff Hireman, the tight end, pulling around again. And the patience from Zeke Elliott on these runs and the vision for the reason he's able to pop through there. And again, of course, he has outstanding quickness and acceleration for his size.
Overshadowed throughout the Big Ten season by Melvin Gordon and so many other good backs, but this guy has come on very strong in the last half of the season. Got it again. Elliott! Touchdown, Ohio State on the final play of the quarter.
He follows now the right guard and the tight end. The same exact play opens it up, and there's Zeke Elliott getting that second level and showing the strength to get into the end zone.
Nats atoned for a couple mistakes as an offense and reclaim some momentum. Number 8 will be down 8 heading to the final quarter in Arlington. Back after these messages, you are watching the College Football Playoff National Championship game.